In today's video, we traveled all the way to Colorado to check out the famous Denver skate park and see if it's really worth the hype. What's good, homie? We're out here in beautiful Denver, Colorado. We're about to go explore the Denver skate park. And I'm not gonna lie, we stopped for coffee first, obviously. We passed by, I'd say it's about 9:45 in the morning. Skate park's packed. In what world is the skate park packed before 10 a.m.? Clearly Colorado's world. It's news to me. I'm really excited to check it out. It looks gigantic. We're about to pull up at the park, explore, see what they got to skate, and I will fill you guys in about 5 seconds when this cuts to me skating. So let's go. First impressions of the Denver skate park is like, wow, this place is huge, and also like, wow, who's skating these rails? Seriously. And this pyramid in the middle is very steep, and there's a lot of open space here. You can see we have quarter pipes, some hips, some ramps, a little slappy curb here. This S rail was a lot of fun. I skate this later in the video. And this giant stair set with a huge hubba, not sure why, but the locals had like cones blocking it, so that was kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there. This side part was definitely pretty techy, some bump to bars, bump to rails. Everything's pretty steep, much steeper than I'm used to, I would say. But I mean, not like steep like it's impossible to skate, but there's just something I noticed. And the vert section of this park is very plentiful, might I say. There's like at least 5 bowls here. So if you're a bowl skater, Denver skate park is like your bread and butter. Well, besides this one though, this one had a bunch of garbage in it, and I was absolutely shocked by the actual like vert of this bowl. I was like, oh yeah, I'll go drop in on it. And I'm like, no thanks. And obviously the garbage kind of makes it hard to skate. And another thing that this park is filled with is these little like inverted humps. So many that you can just pump through. Super fun though. Definitely catch a lot of speed. But now we're just gonna go in and skate some of these parts of the park. So the first thing I warmed up on when I came to skate here was like this little hubba bank thing. Just trying to get a few tricks into the bank, warm up, grab a few tricks in the hubba, see what it was. Honestly, there wasn't like an angle iron on the end of this hubba, but I kind of like that. It makes it feel nice and crusty, so it's a piece of home, at the skate park. It was super fun to skate, and I got a few tricks on it, so enjoy these, and then we'll go to the next section right after this. Okay, so next up, I spotted this tiny little hubba stair set thing that leads into a bowl. Really, I've never seen a layout like this. Like a really weird ramp Euro thing with this tiny hubba that goes kind of far. Like, I don't know, I just couldn't get the right 50-50 on it, but I wanted to keep trying to get farther. But look at that, it leads right into the bowl. So strange, such a strange setup. Like I'm telling you, man, Denver's like, it's a little quirky. And then next up, I saw this flat bar, and it had like a little downwards angle at the end. This was so fun. Flat bars are just, just place a flat bar anywhere in the park automatically makes the park like that much more fun. And here, I told you guys there was a bunch of these inverted humps, just pump through everything. So I do admit that is pretty fun. Like, you do a trick somewhere and you get to just like pump around the park afterwards. That is a really good aspect of the skate park, I think. Flow. All right, next up, we got this S rail.
Your board did it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I need a board to have this whole thing.
That was sick.
And then I tried it, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be kind of hard. Yeah. Like, you literally go from like one truck to the other as you're like kind of going in and out, but man, I was super hyped on this. Like, not to spoil it, but yes, I do land it, okay? Took me definitely a lot of tries, and again, shout out to a little bit of filming, but you see what I mean about the trucks? Like, you literally lean one way on the back truck, and then you lean all the way to the front truck at the end.
I hope I got it.
Yes!
I think he might land it.
Thank you, fortune teller Olivia. Let's see if she's correct. Woo! Come on now. You see what I mean about the trucks? You go from one truck to the other. That really felt good. Moving on to a little bit more of a spacious part of the Denver skate park is this middle section. Just a bit of flat ground and some quarter pipes and some banks. I just did a little wall ride there. And this is also on the side near more of the pumping humpings, I don't know. These things. That little bump trail was fun. It was kind of awkward to skate, but pretty cool. And I just really have to mention that these little like pump track things are super cool, and I really think that that's a cool aspect of the park. And now you'll see me dropping in on this fidget spinner bowl. Come on, doesn't it look like a little fidget spinner? But yeah, no, this triple bowl was pretty cool, honestly. It wasn't that big, and some like sections were bigger than the other, so it makes it pretty interesting to skate. I'm glad I got this like little line on it. And yeah, this is just the garbage bowl again. I mean, if it didn't have garbage in it,
look at this angle here.
Honest, I don't think I would have skated it anyway, because it's like legit vert. If you see this,
that's
like,
huge.
I was actually scared to drop
vert.
in on it. I'm
Show the
telling
garbage.
you, I'm like, I'm not gonna
Lots
do
of
that.
garbage.
Like, I'm like, yeah, there's garbage in it. I can't drop in. It's really because it was huge vert. Now we're gonna go back to the bowl aspect of that stair spot. I mean, look at the spot from this angle. Isn't that strange? Have you ever seen a layout like that? Super strange.
I don't know who's skating this. I don't know how you go up that. That's just a death trap. Tried this before. Very weird. I'm gonna try to eye the whole thing though, so just stay right there. Told you first try.
So that was the Denver skate park, guys. And I know I didn't skate everything at the park, but you gotta realize I was on vacation and I didn't have that much time. I probably spent a good hour and a half here. But also, like, if you're looking at this park, there's a lot of stuff that, like, you wouldn't even skate just if you had all the time in the world. Maybe if you're a local, there's ways to skate stuff. And even when I'm looking back at this footage now, I'm like, oh man, I could have skated that, But when I was skating there, I was just skating what looked fun to me at the time and what I know I could do tricks on. But I don't know, I feel like when I was done with this session, I was left with the feeling of like, what the heck is this park? But now, again, watching back the clips and like sitting on it, I'm like, you know what, it really was fun. There was some fun obstacles, and I could see being like, you know, obviously if I lived in Colorado, not New Jersey, I'd skate here more often. You would definitely get more of a feel for the park, and I gotta respect some of the architectural and, you know, skate park-architectural. Ooh, I like that. I gotta respect the skate park-architectural design because it is pretty unique, honestly. And I really like the creativity that they had at this park. I think just some of the things are super big and like super steep. So, I mean, that's obviously a big factor. But a lot of other stuff is really cool to skate, and I really wish I had more time to skate it. But I think if I were to go with a final rating for this park, it would be an 8 out of 10. It's good vibes, it's right in the city, and I think that you could have a really good time here and get really good at skating. So that's my final ranking after sitting on it for a while and making this video, and now enjoy my thoughts immediately after I skated, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But I think Denver Skate Park is worth the hype.
Alright guys, Denver Skate Park, kind of the definition of bigger doesn't equal better. Not to be a cuck or anything, but I don't know, everything here is really awkward to skate. There's definitely a lot of fun parts, and the locals here seem like they got their things that they skate, like, and that's like kind of like probably the usual, what everyone sessions on. And those are cool, but a lot of the stuff is just like, who is skating that? Like this rail, like who is skating there? And like that stair Euro thing, I don't know how, if someone goes up that, I'd love to see clips of that, I don't know. But I will say that the bowls, you know, if you're a bowl skater, there's like 5 bowls here. A lot of like the pumping tracks are fun. And I could see, you know, there's some good ledges to skate. So it has everything you need, but like as me on vacation, just quick visiting, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to accommodate myself to this park to get anything super crazy on it. You know, I could try to get a few tricks, but I don't know. It's definitely a park you gotta get used to. No hate or anything, but it's huge and has, you know, it looks awesome for pictures and it's really big. You could definitely spend a lot of time here, but it is a little awkward. I'm sure you can see in the videos there's some awkward obstacles, but let me know what you guys think.